Welcome back. With the weather heating up again, you may be looking for something new to watch while you blast the AC. So whether you're looking for a comedy, a drama, or a movie about police officers, film critic Tony Toscano has your reviews.
Good morning. Laura Pantolano has been acting for nearly 40 years and currently stars in the hit comedy series This Fool on Hulu. I had a chance to catch up with the multi-award-winning actress and talk about her new series and her career.
You have done so much, in your career. Do you ever hop behind the camera and produce and write?
In this moment, I'm more focused in my acting career, pretty much. I mean, I started when I was a teenager. When I was studying in Mexico, all my teachers used to call me to do comedy, and I hated it. I remember saying, no, I want to be kind of a Shakespeare actor, serious actor, dramatic actor. And they say, but you're really funny. You have really good timing, and that's important. So now with years of experience, I realize that not everybody can do comedy.
Talk to me a little bit about the production of This Fool, because it's very funny.
It is very funny. Well, I didn't know any of them. They called me, I say, call me back and all that stuff. And but it's funny because when I saw the article about that Chris Estrada was about to play this character, I saw the picture of him and I said, I can play his mom easily, because we look alike a little bit. So who will tell me that then? I mean, everybody was so nice. Everybody was really nice. It was a pleasure, really, to work in this project.
Again, you can catch Laura Pantolano starring in This Fool on Hulu. Streaming on Discovery Plus is the police procedure series, Homicide Hunter, Never Give Up.
Well, my. I've seen many things, not many this extreme.
In the first of 3 special episodes, retired homicide detective Joe Kenda returns to the case of Darlene Krashik, whose body was found dumped behind a restaurant in Colorado in March 1987, a victim of torture and sexual assault.
You were collecting blood samples and other samples that I don't think were being collected in 1987. Maybe preparing for the future.
Well, I was. We had gotten a letter from the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, the state laboratory system in Colorado, that said that there was this doctor in England working on a process for DNA identification of individuals. And they said, we don't know if it's going to work, but it shows promise. If it does work and it can be applied to law enforcement, it would be a sea change in criminal investigation. That made perfect sense to me. So I inquired as to what we should do in preserving body fluids and so on from a potential suspect to permit subsequent examination. It was complicated and it was expensive. You had to freeze them in liquid nitrogen. It wasn't a simple affair. But I argued that it could mean nothing at the end of the day, but it could also mean everything.
Joe Kenda and his team return to the scene of the crime and meticulously go over evidence, now being able to use scientific methods that were unavailable in 1987. Again, Homicide Hunter, Never Give Up, is streaming on Discovery Plus. It gets an A and is not rated. Streaming on most VOD platforms is the drama When the Music Changes.
Maybe he'll just surprise me and decide to pick up the phone one day. You know he doesn't treat you well, right?
An Indian-American filmmaker slowly wakes to the realization she's been the victim of years of mental and physical abuse and decides to change her life.
If you're with a boyfriend that is seemingly similar to the guy in the film, a light bulb is going to just light up. So I hope that it instigates change. I hope that it shows women strength.
When the Music Changes is a powerful and relevant film about discovering the inner strength to stand up for oneself. Again, When the Music Changes is available on most streaming platforms and gets an A. It's not rated. For ABC4, I'm film critic Tony Toscano.
Thank you, Tony. And to see the rest of Tony's reviews, make sure you check out his website at screenchatter.com.